Hello, this is cool, isn't it? How fun! I'm at my house in my kitchen and I'm at yours too on a TV screen or phone screen, and I'm really happy to hang out with you today. My name's Bex, and you might remember me helping out in one of your Soul Kids groups on a Sunday. And at the moment, our Sundays look a little bit different, don't they? You might realise that you're not going to church today, but instead you're just going to hang out with us, and I'm really happy to be here with you. This video is particularly for our really little ones, our 0s to 3s, who might be in Little Stars or Big Stars or nursery or preschool, and you're so welcome. Today we're going to be looking at how God is so faithful, and faithfulness just means that God never changes. He's always with us, He always loves us, He always keeps us safe, and we can trust Him because He never changes. Because He is always the same, we can look back to a long time ago, before me and you even walked the earth, to a story where God asked a man called Noah to build a really big boat, a really quite big boat, in the desert, because he knew a flood was coming. So I'm going to read the story and show you pictures. Yeah, we're going to have fun. So, Noah's Ark. After Adam and Eve left the garden, many people were born. The people kept doing really bad things and they forgot about God. Look at these men fighting. That's not what God wants, is it? Except there was a guy called Noah. This is Noah. He's working away. And Noah loved God, and God was so pleased with him because Noah was righteous. He did what God asked him to do. God was sad that everyone apart from Noah forgot about him. He told Noah about his plan to start over. Make yourself an ark, God said. And an ark is just a really big boat, and this is the plan for it. Here's how. So Noah and his family and his 2 little dogs began working on the ark. When it was done, God said, take your family and 2 of every animal into the ark. Some animals creeped, some crawled, some hopped and jumped, and some galloped, and some, like this elephant, was pushed. Very heavy. After everyone was inside, the rain began to fall, and fall, and fall. And the boat went this way and that way, and it rose up on the rising waters. Finally, the rain stopped. The water covered everything, but everyone inside the ark were happy and safe, and so was Noah and his family. One day, Noah sent a dove to find land. It flew and flew, but never found any, so it came back. 1 week later, Noah sent the dove out again. This time, it brought him an olive leaf. Noah cheered! It must have found land! Yay! The ark finally came to rest on top of a mountain. God told Noah to leave the ark, and Noah and his family praised God, and God put this beautiful, colourful rainbow into the sky, and it was a sign of his promise to never flood the whole earth again. And right now, we're not in a flood. In fact, it hasn't really been raining much at all. It's quite sunny. But we can still draw similarities from this story and our situation now. We have to stay in our houses for the time being. You might have noticed that you can't go to nursery anymore, or you can't have play dates, and you have to stay in one place. But the good news is, between you and me, Noah had it way worse off. He had to stay in a place where every animal, and 2 of them, were hanging out with him as well. And that sounds good, but I'm sure it was very smelly, so we have it way better than Noah did. And even so, God is so with us. He's still with us. He's still faithful. He still loves us. He's keeping us safe. This might look a bit like your family, maybe with more up-to-date clothes and maybe with rabbits, maybe without rabbits, but they look happy, and so are you because you're safe and you're with your grown-ups. And that is because God is faithful and He never breaks His promise. And just like this rainbow, And you still see rainbows today, don't you? Every time you see a rainbow, you can remember that God is so faithful and that he loves you. And right now, we're just going to go and listen to God. Maybe in our soaking time, as Christians, we believe that God is always speaking to us. And we're going to take some time, maybe 1 or 2 minutes, with a quiet song in the background, just to listen to God in particular. So why don't we, like we do on a Sunday or like you do in Sleeping Lions, lie down on the floor, on the carpet, find yourself a space, get comfortable, and get your grown up to put some music on for 1 or 2 minutes and just listen to God. And he might put an image or a picture into your head, or you might have a funny feeling in your tummy. And even if you can't say what this feeling is, you just remember that God loves you and God is for you and he is so faithful. Alright, I'm going to go do that now, and I'll leave you and your grown up to do that as well. But have a lovely week, have the best week, and I'll see you next week. Bye!